Well, Matt, Game 1 of the NSRBL final kicked off last night, and it managed to escape the storm just inching past before.
Yeah, I was out there last night. It looked good until we got back to the station. And then, of course, there's that downfall. But yeah, like what we're trying to get at is Game 1 last night, and the Twins looking for their 4th NSRBL title in a row as they took on the Meadow Lake Sox. Top second, a heads-up play by Craig Traverse as he guns it to second. Catches the runner napping, eventually would get the out in a rundown. Same inning now, Meadow Lake would open the scoring. The ball is sent to left. Trevor Goering will come in from second and plate. 1-0 Meadow Lake. Jump to the sixth, still a 1-0 game. Quincy Winkler sends a liner to right. Colin Ament can't make the catch, opening the door for the Sox. Next batter, Regan Beck, goes up the middle. Kevin Goering will score easily, giving Meadow Lake a 2-run cushion. Bottom half of the 6th, the Twins not able to get any offense going at this point. Finally get on the board. Traverse pulls one to left. 2 runners cash, tying the game up at deuces. Not done there. The pitcher, Matt Laurie, helping his own cause, just gets it past the first baseman. 2 more runs come around, giving the Twins their first lead of the game. They shut the Sox out in the 7th, holding on to the 4-2 win, and more importantly, take a 1-0 series lead over the Sox. Game 2 of the final goes tonight in Middle Lake. And despite trailing for most of the game, head coach Kelly Hoffer liked the no-quit attitude from his team.
Veteran club, you know, a lot of the guys have been here a long time. We've been in a lot of games, close games. You know, we've been down lots, you know, runs, lots. So, you know, guys just kind of staying even keel and you know, keeping the game, and you never know what can happen. So you get a couple guys on and a couple hits, and you're right back in it.
Staying with the Twins, they were in Yorkton over the weekend for the senior AA provincials. The Twinkies finished the round robin with a 1-2 record, not the result the team was hoping for after finishing second 1 year ago. Bats
went a little bit cold, and you know, we got hits, but we're just not at the right time and couldn't score any runs. So, you know, it was a tough weekend. You know, that's our goal for the whole year, is to, you know, go there and compete and try to win it. And we didn't even come close this year. So it's very disappointing for everybody. But I guess that's what happens sometimes.
The Lloydminster Betcave Rebels are in Brantford, Ontario for the next 5 days for the Under-16 Girls Fast Pitch Canadian Championship, and the team have one goal in their minds. After winning gold at the Alberta Provincials, the Betcave Rebels had a pair of exhibition games against a midget team from Edmonton. The girls walked away with 2 victories, giving them a little more momentum before taking flight to Ontario.
I think it went good. We usually we back off when we start to think that we're going to win easily, and I think we executed good.
The girls had a 2-week layoff in between provincials and the Canadian Championships, and with practices wrapping up, they're ready for their toughest test yet.
You can tell that they're anxious, they're ready to go, they're excited, they've been hitting lots and getting ready to go for stuff like that. So
we were pretty excited. We've finally cracked our 50th win, so I think it'll be good, and we'll be pumped and ready, got in for more.
Dominating every tournament they have went to this year, the girls have high hopes they can come back to Lloydminster with a medal around their necks.
I think it'd be really nice to medal, nice for the Rebels Association. I think as long as we play our hearts out and then give it our all, then I don't know, whatever comes out of it.
The Rebels opened up their round robin this morning and didn't fare well as the Mississauga Tigers got the better of the Rebels with a 6-1 win. Sydney Noble was the bright spot, going 2 for 3 with an RBI, and the offensive struggles continued in their afternoon game, dropping a 4-1 decision to the Saskatoon Hustlers. The Bats have been cold, collecting only 7 hits and have struck out 17 times as a team. The girls will have a chance to even their record tomorrow as they play the White Rock Renegades and the Delta Heat, both teams coming out of BC. It's been a dogfight all year long for the top 11 spots in the CPCA. Now the pressure is at its peak as there are just 2 weeks left of racing. Emma Murphy has the story.
This year, the CPCA made an adjustment to the point system that has created amazing parity. Drivers no longer earn aggregate points for each show, just being rewarded on a day-by-day basis, meaning it's much easier to recover from a bad run.
If you can crack top day money, you're 30 points. If a guy happens to take some penalties, last weekend down stick, knocked over a barrel, he dropped down. When you figure a driver throws in some good runs, it's 30 points, and someone that he's competing with gets 2 points, it doesn't take very long to move up in the standings.
This weekend, drivers won't even get the chance to run though. The Prairie Racing Series Championship has been canceled due to an insufficient barn area.
Nobody wants to go and park in a place where their horses are going to be standing in mud or something like that. So it's tough for some guys, but it's the same for everybody.
As it stands now, there is a tie for the 11th and final qualification spot for Calgary. Both Bob Van Eaton and Jim Knight have 393.5 points.
When the season's done and people see where they fall in terms of standings, there's probably going to be a few guys just sitting out of the top 11 that might say, geez, what if those shows didn't happen? But overall, I think guys just keep moving forward.
The Prairie Racing Series Championship will now be run in Turtleford next weekend. It's the final show before the CPCA Finals in Lloydminster, August 22nd to the 26th. Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.